You can buy just about anything on Amazon. Pretty soon you'll be able to purchase the products sold by Whole Foods. The deal would be another blow to storefront businesses. Are we about to ditch the supermarket aisle again for cyberspace, for groceries? It's a $13.4 billion acquisition. Giant online retailer Amazon buying the high-end grocery chain Whole Foods, with its 430 stores selling often pricey organic foods. The idea, say analysts, is to get Amazon into the grocery business with an eye to the future.
Millennials don't like shopping, and when they do shop, they want fast in and fast out.
Fort Pitt Capital's Caughey Forrest says this positions Amazon to compete against Walmart's food services.
It brings very urban settings for its stores, and to be honest, the more well-heeled shoppers. So that is what they are delivering to Amazon, and that I think is a perfect combination for Amazon and the prime shopper.
So what does Amazon's acquisition of Whole Foods mean for Whole Food customers? Does it mean faster and better delivery of online orders? Will more Amazon products be located in stores like this? Well, a spokesperson for Whole Foods would not speculate with me, except to say the Whole Foods quality standards will not suffer at all. Will customers see a difference?
In the short term, no. In the long term, perhaps.
Point Park business professor Elaine Luther is optimistic.
They might make it easier to get exactly what you want.
I don't think anybody should buy Whole Foods.
But some customers worry.
Because the products I've eaten and I've had for years I like.
Still other customers like the idea.
Probably Amazon has the distribution skills that maybe Whole Foods needed all along. I think it's a great match.
Joining us in our studios to give us some insight into the Amazon Whole Foods deal and the state of online grocery shopping is Caughey Forrest, Vice President, Senior Equity Analyst for Portfolio Management at Fort Pitt Capital Group. Kim, welcome to the show. It's always good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
You know, I guess the bottom line, let's just say it right up front, we're not going to see Whole Foods brick and mortar stores disappear overnight.
No, that's the reason why Amazon bought them, is because of the brick and mortar presence in the hottest areas that probably have the most prime customers. So, I mean, it was a smart deal. Why would they remove them?
Yeah, right. So they want these brick and mortar stores,
yes,
which for Amazon, which is basically an online distribution company, it seems
right.
to me. What is it that they're looking to do, though, when it comes to the grocery business? They want us to call in our orders and come pick them up?
Well, I think they want to be a millennial. Well, actually, they don't care what age you are. Let's put it that way. They want to be your retailer, and that's from soup to nuts to clothing to, I don't know, cat food. You know, they want the whole thing. So I think that this really establishes them in the fresh food and prepared food sector, and it's something that they were clearly looking for.
But in terms of the nexus with the online, that's how we identify Amazon.
Right.
Is this going to mean that we now just pick up the phone and can call in our food order? I mean, the other stores, grocery stores, are experimenting with that. You can actually call in Walmart and go
yes.
pick them up. Is that what's going to happen with Whole Foods?
Well, and I think it could go even a step further, maybe delivered to the home, delivered to your apartment. You know, it's really bizarre, but builders now are making these rooms, and they have cold storage for people to have, for the people who live in an apartment to be able to accept all kinds of delivery items. And I think that's a nod to Amazon and how powerful they are.
You know, I know you studied the retail industry in general, even beyond the grocery business.
Yes.
We have seen tremendous changes. I mean,
yes.
stories like this seem to happen every other week.
Yes.
Where are we headed?
Well, I think we're headed towards a lot of stuff getting delivered to you, and I think that's what the customer wants. So retailers have to serve the customer. We have a whole group of people called the millennials coming up, and they probably think we're ridiculous for actually having to go to a grocery store, and that was a large part behind this purchase.
There's a whole idea, though, of being able to order food, groceries, online. Maybe I'm too much of a baby boomer. Kim, but I want to touch the avocado. You know, I want to see if it's the kind of produce, particularly produce. It's one thing when you're talking about a can of tuna fish.
Sure.
But if you're talking about real produce, don't people want to see the stuff?
Apparently not. I mean, I'm really with you there. And, you know, maybe I'd give it a whirl. And if I would get excellent produce delivered time after time after time, and we haven't even gotten into meat selection if you do eat meat.
I want to see my steak before it's delivered to my house.
Absolutely. But, you know, in these pick and, Giant Eagle now has a pick and delivery kind of thing that will show up at your car. And I see them going through my local Giant Eagle, picking stuff out for people, including really expensive cuts of meat. So apparently we are the oddballs. There's plenty of people out there who are not only wanting this, but they're willing to pay for it, right? And that's the end of that for a retailer.
And before we started this segment, you referenced the line I used in the last segment about 10,000 baby boomers retiring every single day.
Yes.
Is that impacting retail just as much as it's impacting everything else?
It's impacting it hugely, and I think we see it in the mall-based shoppers. It's not just the teen stores that are suffering, it's those Hallmark baby boomer sort of companies like Macy's, JCPenney's, and Sears to some extent. And I think clothing especially, we've seen a huge drop-off in the demand for clothing. And you see people are walking around with clothes on. What's the deal? It's because baby boomers are retiring, and you just don't need to buy suits and dresses before you retire or after you retire.
And I know you can buy all this stuff online. I mean, and there are tons of people who do it.
Absolutely.
Kim Forrest, thank you. It's great to have you on the show.
Thank
you for your wisdom and your judgment, and it was great to have you here today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll be back with more of the Sunday Business Page in just a few moments. Stick with us.